Hello everybody, welcome back to another Skin Splash Art review, and in today's Skin Splash Art review we're going to be reviewing, I hate the name, S Masked Justice Yone. I wish it was called, like, Masked Power Rangers or something like that, Masked Rangers or something, I don't know, something else. I don't like the name. Team Team Rangers, I don't know, Team Renegades, something else. But it's already done. It's done. Anyway, onto the skin splash art. So I'm gonna start off with the head, and then we'll go move around and do all the other stuff. So we have Yone's cool mask. I really like the mask design. I like how it's like the horns on both sides. He no longer has like a kind of semi broken mask. It is a complete full mask. Like in his base skin, it's kind of chipped away, but you know, it's only to the eyes. You can see his chin and everything. Now it's a full-on mask, which kind of looks like an Asakana mask, if I'm being honest. Big, you know, fly eyes with the big the blue bottle eyes, which is interesting. But obviously all the other ones have had that. Again, give chest back. That's what that's there for. But I'm gonna get rid of that now, so I don't click on it anymore. The joke's getting old. And essentially is a very interesting pose. I think the pose is really good on your. This is a perfect Yone pose. You've never done a pose like this, and I think this is the perfect pose for a dual wielding blade champion. And they've nailed it. It looks great. I freaking love this pose. It looks great. The pose with both blades being like he's about to unleash his special power up with the V. There could have been Team Vortex or something like that, or Vortex Team or something like that. I don't know. Power Vortex or something like that. I don't know. Why do they all have V's on them at some point? There's a V there, and then their name. Like, that's not really a V, but you know. And then their name's what? The Masked Justice. That's just a stupid name. Anyway, let's start with the mask. We've done the mask. It looks really nice. He's got blonde hair now. That's a new thing. I think it kind of suits him, though I think it would have been nice if they had added like a bluey red hairstyle, or maybe like the blonde with the tips of blue and red, maybe to match the mask a bit more, or maybe half and half. Like this would have been red and that would have been blue, so that might look a little weird. I'd have to actually draw that out and see what it looked like, but the blonde isn't too bad. I'm pretty sure with chromas you can change the hair color anyway, so people who don't like blonde hair, you could just go and use a chroma. It should be better. But if you want the colors, then I'm sorry, you can't change the colors without, you know, changing the colors and then having a new hair. But anyway, I like the blades. The blades look really cool. You can see the power going through this. This is the Asakana blade, which is being powered. And it looks like the bars would charge up like a battery, and then he'd unleash it on you, which is pretty cool. He's also got his is it a sheaf or shaft? What are they called? Sheaf, right? Yeah. With the battery pack right there, he just charges it. He plugs that in with a USB port there at the end, and he leaves it on his desk for the night, and it charges up. Ba-bang, and now it's fully charged. Then we've got his blue sword, which is his normal basic sword, which looks really cool. It looks like the one that he's... Maybe that's the Asakana blade, and he's just summoned that out of nowhere, because it looks like it came from his V-shaped thing. All blue and glowy, like a cyber blade. A little piece of horsehair or something on the end. I don't know. Dyed hair, which is really cool. I like the armor. He's again got shoulder pauldrons on. He's got a red arm to signify the red blade, and a blue arm to signify the blue blade, which is really cool with the different types of armor. The pose, again, phenomenal. Love it. And if I just move into the center, we've got the belt area where he seems to have like different mirrors for different things. Maybe he's deflecting the lightning from his blade and doing that pose to deflect it into his belt buckle that shoots. I don't know. I don't know why there's belt buckles on. I know they're supposed to be like the Asakana masks and they replace them, but what are they? If anyone knows, let me know in the comments down below, but I don't know. Maybe in his in game they make more sense as to what they're supposed to be, but I don't know. The V, I'm genuinely confused as to what that's supposed to be. I can't think of anything. And then he's obviously got his iconic little dress that he's got on, which kind of just flows through the little robe that comes down, and you know, I can't see his legs. Maybe I can't really tell though because it kind of gets blurry with the dust. But yeah, now to get onto the things in the background, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. They're not really that big to be kaijus. Again, I thought they could have added Thresh instead of Yone, but they've only released 3 of the skins, and they could have possibly done a 4th being Thresh, is what I would have recommended. I think people really would have loved to have seen Senna, Lucian, and Thresh get a skin, and then Thresh be like the big threat, being a massive kaiju or something like that. And then his entire thing would be that he'd be sucking up the souls of people in the city, and these would be his like goons fighting against all the different people. The Power Ranger, fucking mass justice. But yeah, and he'd be sucking them up with the lantern, and these guys have now come out to fight them, and there's a bird. It would have been cool if Cogmore, Cho'Gath could get a fantastic rework and then get released with the skin line, is what I would recommend. That would be the most phenomenal skin line to add Cho'Gath, and he could be the big baddie or like one of the big threats in the skin line. But oh well. Hopefully they bring the skin line back and they can refine the skins and make them fit a bit more. But for now, I do like Yone's. I love the pose. They've done an amazing job. The artist done an amazing job. I do love the creatures designs. They're not all the same creature, but they're not champions. I don't know. They look kind of like, it would have been funny if they made like a Giga Chad version of what's the Scuttle Crab and just added that. Could even be that, to be honest, but and then raptors maybe, Krugs. That doesn't really look like Krugs, and then a crab, Urgot. Kaiju Urgot in the water, the crab bot. Would have been really cool to give him some spotlight. He's in a skin line all by himself. Anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this splash art. There's nothing else I can talk about, like the weird looking Eiffel Tower in the background, which we thought we could see in Lucian's thing here in the background, but I can't tell. There's no links that I can really make for sure. Again, with the purple thing that happens in Lucian's one again, I don't know what that is. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments down below. There's just a pink blur there for no reason. Kind of weird. Hey, no. These aren't like signals that I see. No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna make any other assumptions. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna rate the splash art. I'm gonna give it no, not a 7.5. I'm gonna give it an 8. I love the pose. The pose is what's giving me that, making me give it the high rating. I like the outfit as well. I'm confused about the belt buckles. That's why I wouldn't rate it any higher. And the V and the name, freaking Mass Justice, is just, I don't know. It's like a last minute name. What can we call it? They have masks. Yeah, they do. That is correct. But we can't call the skin line mask. What can we call? What are they doing? They're giving out justice. Mass Justice. Sell it. No, what a stupid name. Just needed like a couple more seconds and they could have come up with like, I know it's Power Ranger themed, but you wouldn't want to call it Power Ranger because of like, Power Ranger, copyright and all that. So I would have probably called it something on the lines of like Cyber Ranger. No, it's not Cyber Ranger. Cyber Renegades or something like that. I don't know, something on the line of something that hasn't been used already, but they are kind of running out of names and skin lines to make because they keep clashing with like already pre-existing. Like this could easily be Anima Squad. If Anima Squad have children with Project and what is the other one? Project and Star Guardian. Though it's not really Star Guardian here, it's more Star Guardian on Lucian with the weird like ruby symbol that he had, and a bit on Senna, but not really that much on Yone. But anyway, pretty cool skin and splash art for Yone, so that's pretty cool. If I missed out on any details for any Yone mains you want to tell me in the comments down below, feel free to let me know. And what would you have rated it? Would you have rated anything higher or lower? Let me know. I just realized this one has a gun, and that could easily be turned into a lovely Rumble skin. Just give Rumble a gun or something like that. I don't know. Rumble could be a kaiju. He could just be a little alien inside of a massive mech suit. That would have been interesting. There's loads of room for expansion, so I do hope the skin line comes back, and I do hope it becomes a bigger thing with more skins that fit champions, because they did say they wanted to do that, so hopefully they would listen to this. No way they're going to be watching this video, but if they do, different ideas. Just all it takes is a little more thinking, and you can come up with really cool ideas that people will like and will probably buy. You just have to think about the different things. As a game designer, that's all I do. All I do is think about how you can improve different things. Again, Krugs would have been lovely details for like you don't have to make a completely new design. You could obviously just use Krug, Scuttle Crab, Herald, just, mutate them into Giga Chad versions of them, and it would be funny little Easter egg for everyone in the Splash Art community to see, but oh well. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you rated it. I've already said that. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and hope you guys come back and watch some more videos. This isn't the last one. I do have to review the gacha skin of the skin line, but that'll be next. And yeah, it looks pretty cool, but I know the pricing of it's not very funny, so I'm gonna move on to that one now. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great and amazing day, and see you guys soon.